If you're modernizing your applications using containers and OpenShift, and you've got a big investment in virtual machines, you're going to be facing a fork in the road that represents the moment in time when the majority of your applications are containerized and not VM-based. And to save yourself a lot of cost, complexity, and improve performance, you need to think about where to run those two workloads. As you begin your cloud journey, it makes sense to run containerized applications on VMs. I mean, your existing operational model probably surrounds a VM platform. But you're going to be making an adjustment as you move forward. What if I told you that OpenShift offers a production-ready virtualization alternative? Running OpenShift on a VM-based platform means running two control planes. More complexity, higher costs, and not the ideal performance. On the other hand, running VM applications on OpenShift with IBM Fusion addresses those problems. Today, I want to explore the benefits of running VMs on OpenShift using IBM Fusion to save you from heartache. You know, it is a great time to be focused helping clients achieve their cloud-native goals. I mean, in my career, I can't think of a time when Gartner ever offered such a full-throated, confident prediction like 95% of all new applications within 2 years running cloud-native. I mean, wow. And last year, Red Hat commissioned Gartner to poll clients, what are they doing with those rest of their applications? And they learned that clients were replatforming strategic databases, logging, AI and ML, and other applications using cloud-native middleware. Kind of a lift and shift from VMware to container platforms like OpenShift. With these kinds of predictions, it's easy to see a point in the near future where the majority of your application workloads are containerized, not VM-based. But you probably won't rewrite, replatform, and refactor everything. So what do you do with all those applications running on VMs? So let's explore the decision to move those VM-based applications to containers. We can agree on the benefits of cloud-native and container platforms like OpenShift. But apps that can't be simply replatformed involve some business consideration. Conversions are time-consuming and resource-intensive projects involving decomposition analysis, refactoring, tooling, all balanced against the pragmatic business question of necessity. It's entirely possible that the cost or risk may outweigh the benefits for some applications. But does that mean running two of everything? Staffing, operations, infrastructure? Sure, that might be okay for a short while you're making the move. But does it make sense in the long term? There must be a way to maintain those old apps on new infrastructure. Yes, you can run VMs on containers using OpenShift virtualization. The fact is that Red Hat has 10 years of VM experience and have made KVM on OpenShift first-class citizen, equal with containers. So let's dispel the myths you might have about KVMs. They're not just a compatibility runtime for converting your VM apps to container apps, not just a toy. Technically, KVMs are processes, and containers encapsulate processes. That's just technical jargon that means KVM shares all the orchestration services equally with containers. Yes, VMs and containers are all managed the same way with YAML. They also share optimized infrastructure. And if you select the right platform for OpenShift, your backup recovery, HA, and DR is all managed from the same control plane, fully integrated with OpenShift. Contrast that with VMware, where running a container on VMware introduces two management control planes for these services. And Red Hat provides conversion tooling as well as vMotion-like tooling to make these things easier. You will also reduce your cost because Red Hat includes a hypervisor and RHEL guest OS for those VMs with OpenShift, all at no additional charge. Okay, when moving VMs to OpenShift, of course you have two options. You can lift and shift your VMs running existing binaries in a container, and that's certainly easier. But the downside is they don't share the container services like persistence, HADR, backup, and so on. To take full advantage of the container services and the cost benefits, port your VMs to OpenShift KVM using Red Hat supplied virtualization migration toolkit. So let's step back and look at this. OpenShift is a platform to host VMs and containers side by side. And Fusion completes that platform, adding enterprise capabilities, productive persistence for easy self-service infrastructure like code for both developers and platform owners, with a range of built-in data protection, application availability, security, and mobility, all fully integrated with OpenShift. In its software form, Fusion runs anywhere OpenShift runs and runs any OpenShift application. In its hyperconverged infrastructure form, Fusion reduces the time to deployment dramatically, taking guesswork and complexity out of deployment. In fact, the whole objective for HCI is to make OpenShift design, deployment, and management more productive for platform owners. Those responsible for offering hybrid cloud infrastructure services can consistently provide enterprise backup recovery and availability and security. In addition to running VMs and containers from single management control point, Fusion HCI offers highly redundant, self-managed application performance and optimized OpenShift. Fusion HCI delivers unparalleled cost productivity and risk benefits. To demonstrate the fact that VMs are first-class citizens, let me share with you how we've been using VMs on HCI. Some of these things have been supported for years. IBM Cloud Satellite, which provides multi-tenancy and multi-cloud management, runs on OpenShift VM. Hosted Control Plane, a downstream HyperShift product, acts as a hub to run multiple OpenShift clusters and also runs on a VM. Of course, you can run native virtual workloads. All this alongside our HCI management container and other container workloads. Okay, so let me sum this up. OpenShift provides a great foundation for VMs as a first-class citizen that are managed just like containers with tooling to simplify porting to OpenShift VM and vMotion-like automation. IBM Fusion HCI adds enterprise performance scale, automation, HADR backup for multiple clusters, all wrapped up in a beautiful appliance. Even if you're planning to maintain those virtualized applications before you face the fork in the road, tap into the benefits of VMs on OpenShift with IBM Fusion. Thanks. Have a great day.